All right, Rankin family. So we are in the community of Ellison looking at this beautiful Perry Homes. This is the 4098W floor plan by Perry, and this one is elevation 102. So you are going to notice some similarities inside of here, and they actually have a 4098 floor plan that is a model house out there in Cross Creek Ranch. So this is going to have some similarities to that one. It's just going to have different elevations. Now, as soon as you walk into the grand foyer, you are going to notice the 20-foot ceilings, not to mention you have the rotunda-like ceilings with the candlelight chandelier right in front of us. We have this curved staircase going upwards as well. And now this is going to be our formal dining room. Now, like I always mention, you are going to notice some similarities inside of the property, but really you can almost see the exact thing that you really want inside of a Perry Homes. That's one thing you are going to notice. Now, inside of here is going to be our study. You do have the glass French doors. Now, keep in mind, like I always mention, there are going to be built-ins that you may or may not want inside of a home. So if that is the case, make sure you reach out to us, find out what makes the most sense for you as far as fitting inside of your budget. Now, you are going to have this nice floor to ceiling window right here. It's going to have those window grids inside of there. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of those, but you know, to each his own really. But let me do a quick pan. And they just opened this model house about a few months ago, maybe about 2 months ago or so. So you are going to notice some contemporariness inside of the property itself. Now, continuing along, you are going to have the ceramic tile inside of the property. That's one thing that I really love. I love that wood-like tile. And this is going to be our powder bath. You have the floating counters right here. You have the high level quartz countertops, and the flooring extends inside of here as well. Now, continuing along, we are going to have the great room. Now you have the 20-foot ceilings, the floor to ceiling fireplace, which everyone absolutely loves. You have the clear story windows on top with the oversized LED ceiling fan. And I'll do a quick pan so you can see the entire property. Now, I really love the fact that we do have the kitchen great room combination. Like I mentioned, sometimes folks don't really like that. They want to keep it separate. Other times it may make sense just to keep it all in one. Now, going inside of our kitchen, we are going to have the oversized island with the quartz countertops. The ceramic tile extends in here as well. We have our wooden range hood stack cabinets on top. We have the glass pane cabinets as well, and the quartz backsplash. That's going to continue along right here. We have brushed nickel hardware inside of here, and I love we have this little section right here. Use that as a butler's pantry or a coffee bar. But if you notice, even on top right there, you have your stack cabinets again. Absolutely love that. Now we have our electric fireplace over there, but let's continue along and go to our first bedroom. Don't worry, this is not going to be our primary, but it certainly is nice to have a guest bedroom downstairs. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts as far as, do you rather have all the bedrooms up and maybe the primary downstairs, or do you like the 2 bedrooms downstairs as far as the guest room and the primary? I'd love to hear your thoughts as far as that is concerned. But you do have a lot of space inside of the bedrooms. I mean, this being over 4,000 square feet, you really are going to notice the spacious feel inside of the property. And I really love that. I mean, anything under 3,000 square feet, of course, if it's only you and maybe one other person, or, you know, it's maximum of 3 people under 3,000 square feet, it's probably going to be a good rule of thumb in my opinion. Now, this is going to have a full-size bathroom attached to it, quartz countertops, great cabinetry, and the brass hardware inside of here. No mirror frame in here, but it's okay. No big deal. We got our walk-in shower right here. Look at that. So I really love what Perry Homes does. I mean, quite frankly, Perry Homes is probably top 2. I'd say top 2 builders in my opinion, that I absolutely love. As far as, you know, the mainstream builders, you know, the builders that are going to be building in all different cities, especially major cities like Perry Homes, you're going to have, you know, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, you name it. You're probably going to have all those folks. But same thing with Toll Brothers, Same thing with Coventry Homes. You're gonna have a lot of these builders building in other cities, but as far as mainstream builders, Perry Homes is definitely top 2 in my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you folks think, but look at our primary bedroom. We have our bay windows over here as well. Now, the one thing I'm noticing in here is we don't have the higher ceilings. Me personally, I love at least 12-foot ceilings inside of your primary bedroom. I love to hear your thoughts, but some folks may just say, hey, it feels extremely cozy in here, because it really does, quite frankly. But really, I do think the higher ceilings is fantastic. You know, we ended up looking at the Perry Homes that was out there in Bridgeland. It was in Bridgeland. I posted it a couple weeks ago, quite frankly. And me personally, that was so perfect. If you haven't checked out that video, go take a look at it. Let me know what you think about the ceiling height in the primary bedroom. I really was a big fan. Now, quartz countertops inside of here, mirror frame. We have our brushed nickel faucet as well. We have a rectangular soak-in tub over here. And I'm noticing we don't have a vanity area. We'll continue along to take a look to see. But real quick, folks, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Always great to have you. I appreciate the continued support. And if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Marcus Rankin. I am a Texas realtor. I get calls, texts, and emails every single week from folks looking to make a move to Texas, regardless if it's Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, you name it. We have the right people, right connections for you. Reach out, book a call, find out how we can help you and get you connected to the right local expert. And last thing, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd love for you to become a part of the Rankin family. And that way, you know when I release a video every single week. So a decent sized closet inside of here. You do have it sectioned off. You know, it's not the biggest. Now, that's a good thing about Perry Homes. They have so many plans that are similar in nature that you can customize to your own liking. I mean, over 80 plus plans. Goodness gracious, you really can't get much better. I don't know if I opened this, but if I didn't, I'll take a look. Now, we do have a 3-car tandem garage inside of this property right here. Of course, you know, Perry Homes is usually a sales office, so that's one thing to keep in mind, but just look at that. So you do have plenty of space. Like I said, I just took off a point just because of the ceiling height inside of here. And then the last thing that I'll show before we go upstairs is the pantry. I'll make sure you see inside of there, because I know I get comments sometimes as far as the pantry. Now, inside of there, you would have the mud room as well. So if you can recall, the garage would be right here converted, and then you would have the mud room. And then right here, you do have your utility room. You have that built-in cabinetry on top as well. Not a lot, real simple and real elegant. And this will be the size of the pantry. All right, so that was the entire first level. What we'll go ahead and do is take a look at the second level. Before we do, I really love this section right here. I love how we have this circular section. We've seen that in Perry Homes sometimes, but really just from a decorative standpoint, I think it really looks nice. All right, so what we'll do is we'll start right to the right, and that way we can look in our media room and our game room. So we have carpet upstairs. Going into our media room, look how large our media room is. We have tray ceilings on top. Absolutely phenomenal. I love that they didn't skimp on any space. This is almost double the size of what we really see quite often. Wow, look at this, folks. Plenty of space in here. You can probably fit 12, 15, 20 people might be pushing it, but you can fit quite a bit of people inside of here. But look at that. You really can't get much better than that. Got our French doors right here. And let me find out, I'm gonna find out the dimensions for you right now. So the dimension, 15 by 22. So yeah, you can definitely see how large that media room was. Now this is gonna be our game room. Double tray ceilings on top. Now I would add some recessed lighting on the ceiling, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts below. But this one right here is 15 by 16. So if you could see the amount of space that you have inside of the game room, that'll just give you a basis. And like I said, if you want to add a little bit more square footage, opt for different plans. And you know, the square footage is typically the name of the plan. Approximate. Okay, so inside of here, this is going to be a flex room right here. You have an optional room if you wanted to add more space, maybe to the game room, you can certainly do so. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll continue along to the third bedroom right here. So you go across this hallway right here, and this is going to be our third bedroom. You have the Sputnik chandelier. This is the brass. Not to mention you have the window grids right there as well, continuing along. So inside of this one, this is going to be 13 by 13. So as you can see, you have a queen size bed, 2 nightstands, an oversized dresser, and a little glass see-through desk. I mean, that's plastic, but you can see how much space would be inside of here. 13 by 13. I'd say 15 by 15 is a real good room size in my opinion, but really just depends. Sometimes it may not be practical, and really just depends on who's going to be living in here. And the fact that you have 5 bedrooms, you can easily move around things. So yeah, that's 13 by 13. What we'll do is continue along the bridge upstairs and go to the last 2. All right, so this is going to be the 4th and not final, but almost final bedroom. Queen size bed inside of here. Nice size desk right here as well. Now the dimensions in here, we got a 14 by 12. The last 2 are 14 by 12. So you can see, and then it is a Jack and Jill that's going to connect. But I mean, 2 nightstands, pretty much a full bedroom set inside of here would comfortably fit with no problem whatsoever. So that's one thing that's great. Now right here we have our Jack and Jill. We have our quartz countertops, chrome faucet. We have our chrome lighting fixtures on top as well. The darker gray cabinetry with the chrome hardware. Continuing along, we have our tile inside of here. Shower tub combo, matching chrome shower head. Now I love this hexagon like shower surround inside of here. Very unique, very different. And then right here we'll have our same fixtures, and this is going to be our 5th and final bedroom. So we do have the window grids inside of here, full size bedroom set, exact same size as the other one. So let me know, is that enough space for you? Does that fit what you're looking to accomplish, or is there something that you would modify inside of here? Quite frankly, this is one of the, I'd probably say top 7 Perry homes that we've seen, in my opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and like I said, really just depends on your personal preference, but just that media room alone gave it probably a 9.5 easily. And then of course right here we have our storage closet as well. And then this would be overlooking right here, overlooking the foyer where we ended up coming in, where you have the candlelight chandelier again, and then right over our great room. Plenty of natural light entering into the property. Really no need to add any other features inside of the property itself. Like I said, I have a couple clients that are under contract right now with Perry Homes, some that are under contract with Coventry, and one in particular that is under contract with Coventry. She actually wants to go with Perry Homes again. So we're working on something as far as that's concerned. See what we can do for her. And then this is going to be our extended covered backyard patio right here. If you notice, the ceramic tile extends over here. That's what Perry Homes is known for. They love to add the ceramic tile in the backyard. I really think it gives it a nice look, especially whenever it's raining. It's extremely durable, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So the white painted brick extends back here as well. And one thing I really want to know in the comments below, do you like the painted brick or would you prefer stucco? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd assume it's probably 60% loving the stucco and 40% loving the white painted brick, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, this is the model home park right now. They just opened it up in Ellison. So as you can see, you got your little lake view over here. There possibly could be some lake lots available if you reach out so we can find out your situation, and that way we can get you taken care of. But other than that, folks, that was the beautiful Perry Homes. All right, Reiki family, so that was the beautiful Perry Homes right here in Ellison, the new 4098W floor plan. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this model home. If you want more information about this home or any home that I showcase on this channel, make sure you reach out to the information below, book a call, find out how we can help you. Consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'd love to see you on the next property tour.